he gets away with it because it's just a throwaway line and they have like their whole conversation.
Yes, it's in the beginning.
And so they're not going back and saying, so he opened up with this.
True.
The second one of them does that, the house of cards will fall.
I wanna go day drinking, you know just what I'm thinking. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Bo.
And I'm Terrence. And we are Tebow.
And this is VanderSports, your one-stop pod for all things reality TV and sports. Sports. Terrence doesn't have a mustache anymore.
It is gone.
I know.
I change my facial hair a lot. It's okay.
We're going to start calling him Clarence. Terrence has a mustache. This is his twin brother, Clarence. He does not have a mustache.
And apologize for my voice. I am coming over something, so I probably sound a bit nasally, but I'll be okay. No, tough it out.
Well, I actually think that it's perfect because speaking of nasally voices, we saw Tom Sandoval and the Most Extras this weekend.
We did.
And I have a lot of thoughts about it. A lot of thoughts, if I may.
Oh, please. I will give you the floor.
Okay. So.
Or the mic.
I'll take it. Oh, I'm a little hoarse too. Okay. I hear right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So Tom Sandy and the Most Extras. A lot has been made of this band. If you watch Vander.
Are they a band? What kind of band are they?
Stop.
No, just asking. For the uninitiated, for people like me, what kind of band are they?
They're a cover band.
Cover band. Okay, so they are.
They do have a couple of original songs. They do. Okay. But if you've been watching Vander, I actually have a picture of Terrence when Sandoval came out and I was making him watch everything. I was like, you need to go back and watch a few episodes of Vanderpump. So we're sitting there and I have a picture of his face when I told him, so this is Tom's cover band. He was like, this is all for a cover band. It's hilarious. But a lot's been made of Tom's musical abilities over the years. We saw him in the studio with the trumpet. We've seen him sing and perform regularly, and he's always wanted to front a band. Like, it's like his dream in life.
And you talked about it on Traitors too, right? Isn't some stuff?
Yes, and on Traitors, last week when they did like the musical challenge, he was like, I'm the only one here who's musically inclined, which is just hilarious. I'm gonna show you clips of the trumpet playing, which is famous. The trumpet playing is famous.
Famous, infamous
Trumpet playing. So as watching Tom go through this for like the past 10 years, I was really excited to see like what this actually looks like. There's been so many clips on TikTok and YouTube with him being completely off key, his voice cracking, and taking himself way too seriously, which if you were ever a Sandoval fan, which I was before Sandoval, it's part of his charm. So I wanted to see it for myself. And I'm going to be honest with you, I loved it. I was completely entertained. And I thought the band was really good, which we've heard a lot about the actual musicians in the band being professional musicians who are like, good at what they do. And they were. And then it's just Tom living out his rock star fantasy. And even in his post-show interviews, I was like, yeah, he's really like that. He's really taking himself very seriously. And he's I would say he's cocky.
Is he in on the joke?
None of this is a joke to him. Okay. Right? Because I think like, if you think about like Corey Feldman, when we were talking about Corey Feldman's band, Some Friends, a few weeks ago, I think Corey Feldman, also in the cover band, also does a lot of this kitschy stuff. Corey's in on the joke.
And like, look, living out the dream, getting after it. You're in a position, luckily, to fall into that. You're able to do it. All for it, but like taking the self so seriously, and then the questionable, like just being where's the balancing act?
I don't know.
Like I feel like you can't be totally serious and not be in on the joke. Yeah, that's just me.
I think that like Yeah, I think Tom, and this is the same thing that is like making him kind of be the number one guy in the group on Traitors right now, is that people are in on his joke and he's not. And so I think that makes him even more, I don't know, that makes his redemption arc more forgivable. People will more possible. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because even on Traitors, he's taking himself
feeling bad for him?
way too seriously. It's entertaining.
Okay.
I don't think it's anything about feeling bad. I think it's true, like, entertainment. Like, he's going all in, like, really hard on the running, and it's like you're only running like 50 feet, and he's like doing a full-on sprint. He was very offended. He was very fine. I know. I'm sorry. He was very. I got it from you. He was very offended when he wasn't chosen as like the biggest threat in the group, you know?
You told me.
So, yeah. So it's like those things are fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it made the band fun to watch too.
You did have a blast. You were singing along to all the karaoke songs. So it was fun.
You say karaoke like it's a bad thing.
No. I love going karaoke with friends and singing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I give Tom Sandoval on the most extras 4 pumptinis out of 5.
Okay. Don't know what that is?
Pumptini is a famous Lisa Vanderpump drink. Yes.
Pumptini, yeah? Talk to me. What's in it?
I got no idea. It's pink.
It's pink.
It's pink. Yeah.
All right.
That's what it.
All right. Anything else in the reality world that you have for us today?
Yeah, a lot, but also not a lot. I feel really bad because I have got to catch up on Love is Blind. Love is Blind is like going on season 8 right now, and people are talking about it. And
a lot.
They're talking about it a lot, and they're like, I've got to catch up. I'm having FOMO, so I'm gonna do that this week. But we tried to start it. We started it this weekend, and then
I stayed awake. I watched the first full episode. I have evidence, photograph evidence of someone never keeping their mouth shut, even while they sleep.
Oh my God.
Within like 20 minutes of this episode. And so I sat and watched it by myself till 1 a.m. watching this, Love is Blind. And I've heard a lot of it. What I mean when I heard a lot. I've seen things on Threads. I've seen little posts on Instagram saying, oh my God, this Love is Blind, Minneapolis, blah, blah, blah. That's all I know.
Do you know that I see your threads?
No.
I see
your threads. I like your threads.
When you post on Threads, like I'll be skimming Threads and then your Threads will pop up.
Yeah, babe, that's what it is because we both follow each other.
Oh. Well, I know how it works. I'm just saying, like, I think it's weird to see you out in the wild.
Okay. The digital wild.
The digital wild. I think
All
it's
right.
weird. And like, when did he do this? When did he respond to that?
Okay.
So yeah, I want to get back into Love is Blind. I'm gonna hunker down and watch like 6 straight hours of Love is Blind today.
There was, for my takeaway of the first episode, a lot of cheesy people. I mean, I don't know how, all these good-looking people. Is this real life? Blah, blah, blah.
We did say
I don't know if
that
Love is Blind.
this cast is better looking than last year's cast.
Oh, for sure.
I think the girls.
So. I didn't say even some of the guys. Yeah, but they it's all production. Everything we watch, reality TV, sports, it's production. It's for TV. It is a business. And I just think them clipping this one guy saying the same opening line to 5 girls. These girls live on the other side. I don't know, these pods, how they live, but they talk. They're not talking about this guy used the same line, how ridiculous this is. It's just, I don't get it.
He gets away with it because it's just a throwaway line and they have their whole conversation.
Yes, it's in the beginning.
And so they're not going back and saying, so he opened up with this.
True.
The second one of them does that, the house of cards will fall.
Well, yeah, I think at the very end, spoiler alert, because you fell asleep, 2 girls find out they're both number ones of this one guy.
Really?
I think Dave or something. The 32 cheesy, super uber confident, which just comes off cocky and schwarmy and kind
Did
of.
I like him before I fell asleep?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He was one of the main ones that they were looking at too, but no, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm gonna go back.
But yeah.
T and I, we watched Love Is Blind before together. We watched
We did.
what is it, Love Island together.
Only the British Love Island.
Only British it's that one. I watched Ariana's Love Island.
Oh, you do? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you watched some of that with me.
Possibly.
Yeah. But we've always thought it would be cool. They need to do an over 35 or over 40 divorced single parent version of any of these shows and see how fast the formula breaks. Because there's not going to be any lives. Like if I'm in a pod with a guy at this stage in life, like I'd be like, oh my God, I'm bored and I hate you and I'm just a waste of time. Move on.
True. But I feel like that those people are the ones looking for love. Lost looking for love. Right?
We were.
Divorce. Yeah. I mean, you're coming off divorce. You're jaded. You know, you're like, yeah, looks matter. I feel like that's just, you know.
I'm going to need you to open this pod up and just see what I'm dealing with. Yes.
So let's, call a spade a spade.
Yes. And I want to see your bank account as well. Is that the second week I'm sounding
Yep.
like well, I don't hear.
Okay.
I've got some really exciting personal family news. My cousin is now starring on the CBS soap opera Beyond the Gates, which is it's making history. It is the first soap opera in decades to feature a Black family at the center.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And it premiered yesterday, and she plays Eva Thomas, the bad girl. She's the bad girl. She's coming in. She's breaking hearts, breaking homes.
I was going to say, bad girl is like, yeah, you are a homewrecker.
Oh, yeah. She's better. And I'm rooting for every home she wrecks. Yes.
Oh, should we have a tally, a counter?
Yes.
I'm like, ooh.
Ruin it, Eva. Go for it. I love
That's
it.
fun.
Yes.
We'll take shots every time she ruins that.
So it plays at 1 p.m. Central Time.
It's streaming somewhere.
Yes, it's streaming, and I think it's on Paramount. So
There you go.
we have to watch it. I'm going to be adding that to like our roster of reality.
Nice. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, and I think my last big thing this week for reality is really back to Traitors #1. This is huge, and it got confirmed yesterday. Okay, so Danielle, who I've been talking so much about.
Yep.
Yes. Listen, Danielle is like, the world is divided right now. The United States is divided right now, but a lot of us are united on the fact that we hate Danielle. And okay, I feel if anything can pull us together as a country unit, it could be Traitors, because she's the freaking worst. And there's all of this talk about why people hate her. If Rob acted like this, if a man acted like this, or if someone who's white acted like this. And I'm like, absolutely not. Listen.
Is Danielle not white?
Yeah, she's a Black woman from Big Brother.
Gotcha.
And so I'm always checking myself for like, well, is this true? Could this be universally true? And I think universally, it is not. Maybe she may have more leeway if she had been a better player, but she's been a terrible player. And now what just leaked basically solidifies all of that, because she went against her NDA and against the contract. And she told Brittany, who was also a friend of hers on Big Brother, I'm a traitor. It's the #1 rule of traitors is you don't say you're a freaking traitor. And everyone knows it. So now it's become this, I want to link, like, you have to see how bad of an actor she is. She's a terrible actor. Carolyn got voted out, and then Danielle was on the floor. She's like, she tried to kill me. Like that. And it's just like, I would just like want to like, I don't know, blow everyone else up. Like, vote for her. Get her out. So she's the worst traitor. She broke the NDA. She broke the rules. And now, rumor has it, they have to switch up the way the game is even played now, because of the way these traitors have traded in on the integrity of the game.
All right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The end.
The end. All right. Well, if I am hearing you correctly, and I'm not into the reality as much as my baby is, 3 things that I would use in my conversation to show you that I am interested in you. The whisperer, as we call it, is going to be, whoa. 1, traitors, breaking rules, breaking laws. Are we going to be breaking kneecaps next? That's what we're talking about. Number 1 for that. Number 2, did you know Tom Sandoval from Sandoval has a karaoke band? YouTube that.
That's not
probably fun.
Laid. That's not getting you laid.
I actually think it would. It's really like, wait, what?
Do not call it a karaoke band.
A spade is a spade. There's nothing wrong with that. And then last one, what am I really thinking? It would have to be Love is Blind, number 3. And I would have fun with this one. Love is Blind. Get the concept. You don't get to see each other. You're in pods. Make up some questions. What would we ask each other in a pod of Love is Blind? Like, would we choose each other? What would you say to me? That'd be a fun dinner conversation you're having.
The only thing I
you
want you to say from Love is Blind is, baby, if we were in the pods, I would still choose you.
I'd still choose you.
Yeah.
You'd be the only one for me.
Yeah. Everybody else would annoy me except for you. Which we do say when we watch that show.
We do. Yeah.
That would be it. I'd be like, keep me.
Those would be my 3 things for the Whisperer. Welcome back. Sports! Here we go.
Ding, 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 everybody.
So we start off with some reality. Now we're into sports,
Take
which is
me out
pretty much reality TV. Take me out to the ball game. Yeah. What do you know? MLB back in business. Spring training. Baseball starting.
Nolan Ryan.
Was
Sammy
it?
Sosa.
Okay. Yep. That's pretty much all. It's spring training. I do not care. It's way too long. The only big thing about this so far is
Their butts.
Their butts are big. Everyone comes into training with the biggest, best butts, the best training, every spring training. This is the best in shape this person, blah, 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 has been. And that goes for their butts as well. But no, a 50-year-old rule for a certain club has ended.
A club, a baseball club?
A baseball club.
A rule. I know what it is.
This is why.
You told me.
Okay. Oh. What is it?
The Yankees can now have facial hair.
Well-groomed beards. They've always been allowed to have mustaches. You have Goose guy, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson? No.
But, he had a beard and then brought it down to a mustache in the 70s, 80s with the Yankees. I can't remember. But, yeah, Hal Steinbrenner has taken away that rule, and they will allow well-groomed beards. So, Randy Johnson, the big unit. From that, Johnny Damon, Garrett Cole, all these poor gentlemen who've gone full beard, long hair, mullets, had to bring it up, trim Jeremy Giambi. Just take a look below, look at these faces. It's gone. They're allowed to wear them. Well-groomed, that is.
It's like Richie Richardson, Mark O'Brien.
Those aren't real people.
Timmy Thompson.
What is with alliteration in you? I will say, baseball names from the 1900s and 1800s are the best. We'll have a segment of like real name or fake name.
Oh, that's fun.
And,
I would love that.
And like old college football players too.
Yeah. Their names are like Tex Sidworth.
Sidworth.
Tex Sidworth. But just to go back really quick to baseball players' butts, like that's all I know is that they have.
I guess like the softball players, same thing.
They have.
Big cabooses.
It got meaty butts.
Yeah, meaty butts.
And that's one of the 7 things I know about baseball.
Neo. One of the 7.
One of the 7.
You know 6 other things?
Well, I said the other people that I know.
Those are people. Okay. Gotcha.
Jackie Robinson was number 42.
Yes, yeah.
Babe Ruth is secretly black.
Yes.
Deion Sanders played baseball and football. And then Michael Jordan tried to play baseball, too.
Yes.
The end.
There you go. Wow. Shouldn't know so much about baseball. I'm so proud of you.
Baby.
So proud of you.
Tex McMahon.
All right. Let's keep it moving. MLB. Now we got NHL. They just completed their Four Nations Cup, which was their all-star. To great success. People loved it. It got a lot of political traction, and which made Canada and USA so much more. NHL, National Hockey League. So USA beats Canada in Canada. Canada beats USA in USA for the championship. It's a made-up tournament. I don't care.
It's a tournament.
It's an all-star break, but it's really cool because you get athletes caring about exhibition.
Okay.
And these people play really hard.
I'm with you.
Okay.
Put your hand on my hand.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. I don't know what we're doing.
Quack. Quack.
Quack.
Quack.
Quack.
Quack.
Quack.
Quack. Don't tell me that's made up.
Adam Banks. But who said that's what? Made up?
Hockey's not made up.
Who said hockey was made up?
Oh, what were you saying?
That it wasn't a real tournament between nations. It was the all-star break. And so it was a made-up tournament. It wasn't the Olympics. It's not the world.
Yes.
But it did get players to play excitedly in an exhibition tournament that a lot of players don't want to do anymore across all sports. Football, baseball, and basketball all had terrible all-stars, weekends, Pro Bowls, and yeah. But the NHL got one that people tuned into and really liked. And I do think politics played a part in it. And it's funny, keep politics out of sports, right, everybody?
Okay, when you say Four Nations and it wasn't a real thing, this was the one that you were saying was Denmark, Sweden,
Finland, Sweden, Canada, USA.
USA, right.
Foremost nations that make up that league.
Got you. To which I said, I guess there's no hockey in Sudan. Because I was thinking, I was like, why are they all up there? Well, that's where the ice is.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
There we go.
I know.
You know, there is, Jamaican bobsled team, but
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme.
don't know if they have ice hockey rinks in the Sudan right now.
I do like how a lot of this goes back to 90s Disney movies.
True. Oh, yeah. Okay. Mighty Ducks. There we go.
Yes.
We could have thrown in Angels in the outfield if we wanted to.
Oh, we could have.
Little
Oh my
flag.
God, I love it.
Yeah. Also in the NHL, moving on, is Ovechkin. This is a good one, Whisperer. Alexander Ovechkin, Russian 39-year-old hockey player, just dropped a hat trick on Edmonton Oilers to move within 13 goals of the great one, Wayne Gretzky's career goal record, like 800 and some goals.
Oh, if he gets 13 more, he'll meet Ring Gretzky.
He'll tie Gretzky.
Okay.
So that was a big deal. He's got 13 more. That's his second hat trick this year. Only other players who score hat tricks at 39 and older played in the game when they didn't have helmets, like Gordy had.
That is so much.
I know, it's crazy.
That is so much.
So that's the NHL. Let's go to the NBA. They got like 26, 30 games left until the playoffs.
30 games left until the playoffs.
I know, it's a long season. And for a Sixer fan, it's been even longer. They had championship aspirations, and now we are hoping for the number one pick. Tank for Cooper. We had Cooper DeJean. Let's get another white Cooper in Philly. Cooper flag.
Oh. I was like, wait, I thought we were on basketball and now you're talking about football. Okay.
Oh, yeah. So Joel Embiid is looking to get another, who knows? Surgery. He could be done. His career could be over.
He spent more time on a gurney than he has on the court.
Yeah. He was drafted he was drafted as a known injury risk. It's a bummer. You hope it worked out for him. He was MVP, 2-time scoring champion. It sucks. And not only him. And this is, remember last week you were asking about
Tall bones.
Victor Wembanyama shut down for blood clots. So the face of the league, of the NBA league is shut down. The guy's like a cheat code. He's 7'6", still growing.
Oh my
He's
God.
20 or 19. They anchored the French team to a silver medal in the Olympics. Guy's a beast. Defensive player of the year would have been. And he's shut down. So you have these bodies just, it's
You know
hard.
what Joel Embiid would be really good to do after?
Take care of his body.
Well, I think he should bring back the Got Milk campaign. And then he could be like he reinvigorates the campaign.
Get some strong bones.
I think he needs some calcium. And I think that would be like a good career move afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or he could be the new State Farm guy.
Where's Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid going? Oh, they lost.
I mean like the guy Mayhem who's always getting hurt
Oh, that guy, yeah.
in the crashes and stuff. And he's like, this is is that State Farm? Yeah, this is State Farm.
Okay.
That would be great for him. Only his real injuries.
Sure.
Yeah. Marketing plans.
Moving on into the NFL. I know. The Eagles just won. We're still Super Bowl champions. But, the NFL never sleeps. So we got the Combine, which is talk about TV production. It is a made-for-TV event to display young athletes out in their athletic competitions, which kind of gets a little gross.
What is this?
It's the NFL Combine. And so you have a league, predominantly black, send out these athletes to perform. And to see how good they are and take tests like the Wonder, and stupid things. And this is how we judge them. And then that's how you
It's
arguably.
like a big scouting event.
Yeah, scouting. There you go. In Indianapolis all the time. It's made for TV, just like reality television.
Yeah.
We don't need it. It's been more and more produced as the league gets more and more bigger. 10 years ago, the NFL was talked about dying. It was a dying league. They need to fix things. And now it's unstoppable.
This reminds me of, did you ever watch this show? It was on Netflix, and it was about these young football players, and they were all in Independence, Kansas, and they were all going to ICC. So I worked...
That's one of the most popular community colleges in the country for.
Yes, and
athletes.
they turned the programming around so it could be that. Yeah. And I worked at ICC.
School, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was doing a playwriting festival down there. I was a workshop teacher for 3 years, and so I was able to talk to the dean and someone else who helped put this program together. And it's basically bringing all of these kids from different walks of life, and a lot of these kids from just shitty upbringings, really, a lot of poverty, and bringing them there, working not only on the sport but also on
their grades. You have to get your grades up so you can get into a 4-year college. Yeah, your
grades, your heart, your spirit, really trying to do a holistic thing. And so then that show was on Netflix, I think, for 2 seasons. I watched a couple of them. They were really good. And I met some of the kids that were super sweet, but we should watch that again.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what it reminds me of. The Combine.
Yeah. Not even close.
Okay, fine.
No. It's not that sweet. Actually, because the optics of it just don't look very good.
Yeah, I get that for sure.
But that's, that's what, and mock drafts, everyone, who's your team going to pick? And so that's what's filling the NFL these days in your 4 major sports.
I like that. We should do a draft of, I could do a draft of reality stars.
Oh, yeah. No, we'll do a March Madness.
A March Madness. Oh, bracket. Yes. I love that.
We'll do something like that.
Who's going to fuck up this week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then something we talked about last week that I would like to get into is women's sports, WNBA, but more so Unrivaled. Have you heard of Unrivaled? Do you know Unrivaled?
I've never been unrivaled in my life.
Yeah. Made this about you, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got haters everywhere.
Okay, so Unrivaled, do you... why don't you stand up and show your shirt? Haters everywhere.
I got haters everywhere.
That says smear campaign.
Survivor. Come for me.
So Unrivaled is a women's 3-on-3 basketball league out of Miami that just started this year. And it's phenomenal. It's great. It's awesome. So it is started by 2 WNBA players.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I get this right, because I get nervous and pronounce people's names wrong.
No, just say
Asia Wilson. I know. I said Ajaya. I get so nervous.
Yeah, but I can
hate
put
it.
it. I can film your apology.
No. Brianna Stewart and Fee Collier. And so 2 stars, all-stars, top 10 picks in the WNBA co-founded this league. And it's a 3-on-3 league during the offseason. This is super important because what do we know about women athletes who try to make money? They leave this country. They have to go abroad to make money.
Yeah.
And so keeping them here, keeping them safe, even though it's not that safe right now, we all think about it. But we all know the story of Brittany Griner. She's playing in the Unrivaled League. She doesn't have to, right? And it's super cool. And it's great. It's a great TV product. This is like what I want to get into it later, but Unrivaled, 3-on-3, 36 players, 6 teams. Also, one of my favorite things about sports, team names that don't end in S, they have a lot. Phantom, Rose, Vinyl, Laces, obviously end in S, and Mist.
And the mist.
And the Lunar Owls.
Are you saying that
I love those names.
a lot of those names, Vinyl, Laces, and Owls are very
Lunar Owls.
Terrence
Lunar
coded.
Owls.
Very Terrence coded.
Okay.
What do you mean? Do you love
Phantom.
Do you love vinyls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you love shoes?
The plural version of vinyl is vinyl.
Okay, great. See? So I rest my case, actually.
Okay.
Do you love shoes?
Wordsmith, yes.
Words, how dare you? Okay. And do you love owls?
Yes.
Okay, so it's Terrence coded.
All right.
So let me live.
But some of these,
Right now, I am rivaled.
okay, some of these amazing athletes that are playing, we have Angel Reese, we have Aaliyah Boston, Brittany Griner, Jewel Lloyd, Brianna Stewart, Collier, we already said it, Natasha Cloud, Sabrina Ionescu, all playing. And it's just, now, obviously some notable names aren't. Cameron Brink, she's still recovering from a torn ACL. I think she said she would have done it, but couldn't. Caitlin Clark decided not to. Asia Wilson decided not to. I think they've, had a lot going on in their year, Caitlin Clark and Asia Wilson, so probably smart decision not to do it in the opening year. Let them work out their kinks. Anyway, so Unrivaled, out of Miami, stream on Max, TNT.
Oh, you can watch these.
Yeah,
games.
you can watch them. It is a TV product. And this is, I think, the larger thing of like the NBA, WNBA, and Unrivaled. And I think this is why it's so smart of Stewart and Collier what they did. Yes, you're bringing and keeping women in the U.S. These women athletes who are just phenomenal at what they do. Keeping them in the U.S., number one. Number two, you have a lot of haters about the NBA. Not surprised. Look who our president, so you can figure out why they hate the NBA. And the WNBA. So they're saying that the league is dying. Its ratings are down, all this stuff. They just signed a crazy TV deal. Billions of dollars. They don't care about ratings. They aren't a rating league. They are a internet league. They are a highlight reel. There's so much trafficking on Twitter, on threads of highlights. And yeah, are people sitting and watching the game? No, probably because the regular season is way too long.
Right.
I'm not watching the 76ers this year. I thought I'd be watching every game. It's painful to watch. It's also fun to watch these young players. Anyway, side note, it's too long. So people are staying engaged to these highlights and then re-engage for the playoffs.
Right.
And that's what happens with these long seasons. And so Unrivaled realize they're not trying to sell out arenas. I think they even limit the amount of tickets they sell. They know this is a TV product that they want to get into, internet and streaming and all that. And I think they're super smart and they jumped on it. And I mean, Ice Cube has a 3-on-3 league. that has not had the same success.
Okay, so when you say that women athletes or like women basketball players have to go to other countries in order to make money or be successful,
Yeah.
women's basketball is taken more seriously in other countries?
Let's just say like the WNBA can't pay their stars what they're worth. Now, before NIL, Caitlin Clark made more money her senior year in college than she did at her rookie year in the WNBA.
Wow.
So, and Angel Reese, same thing. And and just talk about the play. Angel Reese came back strong. She got hurt at the end of the WNBA season.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't, neck and neck. She had the longest 2020 or double streak in WNBA history as a rookie. 20 rebounds. She's a beast. She came back. She got hurt, ended her season, and she's come back extremely strong in the Unrivaled League. And you can just tell her in Chicago, Sky are going to crush it this year coming up. Anyway, but that was a sad.
What would happen if I got in a one-on-one game with any of them?
Oh, they would destroy me.
No, but
Every single one of them would not let me. I wouldn't score a point.
really.
You wouldn't be able to dribble more than once. You would try to dribble once, and they would steal the ball from you.
Well, I'm already scared, like just thinking about it, and they're tall.
I don't think I'd be able to get by them. I know I wouldn't score. I'd get the ball and throw, and I'd be a chucker.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Like one of them, like
They're amazing athletes.
Yes, charging at you to get the ball. I'd just be like, here, you can have it.
Yeah.
Take it and please don't eat me.
No. Oh, you know what's funny on the Unrivaled League? They have the players, and they have little nicknames.
Oh, cute.
I think Angel Reese is 305 Barbie. And then there's Nick Buckets for Kayla McBride, I think. And then Natasha Cloud's Cloud. You have all these Sabrina for her, but super fun. But
That's cute.
anyway, super cool league. Check it out on TNT Max. And
I want to watch.
just
I
get
wanna
ready for
watch
get ready for the WNBA. It's gonna
Yeah.
be it's awesome. It's super cool.
Okay, I want to watch some. You got me.
Yeah, got me.
You got me. I'm in. I want to watch some.
Perfect. All right. And so I think that's all I got for sports. What do you got for the non-sport list, the Whisperer?
The non-sport whisperer. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was supposed to be listening to you the whole time. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Because my takeaways are, okay, my 3 takeaways. If I love you and I support you and
Not feeling it.
okay, yes. So the NBA has a lot more games to go before playoffs.
Got 30 more. Yeah.
Yeah, 30 more games to go before playoffs.
Says that's bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so there's that.
So you're having dinner with your baby, and you're like, there's 27 more games left in the NBA season. No, that's what?
Okay. Give me.
You say that to me, I'm going to be like, yeah, really? I didn't know that. That's weird that you know that.
Okay,
Why do you know that?
Give me another try. Okay. Baseball.
If your man or woman is into baseball, but
Yes.
hey, baseball started. Spring training. How are the
Okay, let me
Team-
go again.
yeah.
Let me try again. Okay. So I'm sitting down to dinner. Hey, babe. How's the baseball going? I know it just started.
you are
So sorry. I was so
you're a robot now.
I was so into what you were saying.
Okay, for the non-sport person in the relationship and you want to show some interest, baseball started. Ask them about their team. What happened? NBA. They're into the NBA. Ask them about Victor Wembanyama. The face of the league went down. Blood clots. He might not play again. Chris Bosh had this.
I remember Chris Bosh.
Yeah, so he could not play again. 3, NFL draft. Hey, I'm like, I can't believe the NFL never sleeps. The draft's coming around. You got to be kidding me. I thought we were done with Eagle Talk. You could make that was so easy.
I'm so sorry. We're going to go back to couples therapy. I know it. I'm sorry. It wasn't me.
What? I don't even where that comes from.
Look.
Tie up some loose ends. Okay. Yeah. Loose ends. Bringing some stuff around. This kind of a recap. well, we were talking a lot about unrivaled WNBA. Asia Wilson and Jordan Childs were both named and published as Time Women of the Year.
That's so beautiful.
That's super rad. Congratulations to those two, because they're not only known for their success, but also like a lot of like adversity that they've faced this past year.
Yeah.
Asia Wilson, had to go up against for a three-peat, didn't make it to the finals. That's a tough one to swallow. It's not the year for three-peats. Mm-hmm. Chiefs. And Jordan, she had to give back her bronze.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And that whole weird controversy.
I think that's weird. I think once someone is gifted something, unless it's
not gifted,
egregious, earned. You're correct. Once something is earned like that, like unless it's an egregious thing, like they cheated, then they keep it. And I don't care if you have to make 2 bronze.
So she's still a gold winner as a team.
Sure.
But and Asia, what was it? First woman to score first WNBA player to score 1,000 points in a single season. First black WNBA player to get a signature shoe since 2010. Show you that. That's gorgeous. We talked about it last week as well. And just congrats. Shout out to you two amazing human beings, women. You're amazing.
God, so cute. I've got a sad loose end.
Oh, okay.
I know, but I have to talk about it really quick because Teddy Mellencamp, who is the daughter of John Mellencamp, she was making headlines late last year because she started a divorce from her husband, who we saw on the show. She's on Beverly Hills, and she's actually one of the most disliked housewives. Mm-hmm. And now she had an affair. It came out that she was having an affair with her equestrian partner, who had just had a baby. So people hated her even more. Her equestrian, her rider, the horses together.
That's not all they do.
Well, okay. Well, now Teddy's dying of brain cancer. So how do you feel now?
I don't know.
I know.
I still don't care.
I stopped. I told my girlfriends, I was like, so at first she just went for brain tumors, and she hasn't announced that she's dying of brain cancer, but there was a clip that she had on her live that had the doctors talking about how the cancer has metastasized, which does not have a good prognosis. And so it's just like we're all in our group chat like, oh, I feel bad. We've talked so much shit about Teddy, and now this terrible thing is happening. And I think it's just one of those things where it's like, well, she's been a shitty housewife and nobody wants this to happen to her, and so it's just the headlines. No, she's our age and she's got babes younger than we do. So it's terrible. And I want her to survive and be well. Yeah. I just don't ever want her to be on Beverly Hills again.
Yeah. All right.
That's not bad.
No, that's not bad. Okay. Get well.
Yeah.
All right. And another loose end, or should...
No.
Yep. All right.
I got our winners and losers.
Winners and losers. All right.
For the week.
Let's go.
Our loser this week, we talked about her briefly last week. It has to be Karen Huger. I talked about her DUI and how she's been kind of delusional. Well, tomorrow is her sentencing day. And a couple of days ago, we all, as a public, found out that Karen has had 4 DUIs. And that when she said she was going to rehab, she didn't go to rehab. She went to a luxury resort.
A luxury rehab? They have those things, don't they?
Yeah, but there was no rehab in this rehab.
Gotcha.
She went to a resort. And it's probably like listed as like a wellness resort.
Gotcha.
But it's not, she's not doing 28 days. So tomorrow we find out what kind of jail time Karen has, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be jail time. And as much as I hate to have her be a loser because she's always been a winner, in my heart, she's got to hit rock bottom if she wants to come back to the top.
All right. And I have a loser too. It's the second week in a row we're going to talk about the country Chile. Oh, no. They were a winner. They were part of the winners last week. This week they're going to be in the loser. that was announced that a group of 6-7 Chilean people were at the root of all these athletes' house robberies. So John Morant has gotten broken into, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, who also had which was reported by a swimsuit model. That was also very weird. And the players on the Tampa Bay Bucks, and I think there's another one. Oh, Bobby Portis. So you think about it, you know when these players are going to be home or not.
They're going to their homes are in Kansas City.
Yeah. And so if they're playing in Oakland, or they're playing, not Oakland because it's Las Vegas now,
right,
but they're playing in LA against the Chargers, you know they're not there. So they've been going around and breaking into these houses.
They're breaking into houses like in Kansas City, and then
and in Cincinnati,
they drive from house to house.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So,
Are you sure they're on the losers?
They got
I don't
caught.
know.
They got caught.
Okay.
They got caught.
Because I'm like, well,
they know who they are because they were posting pictures of like the loot and stuff. It's like
they're doing the most.
Yeah,
they're doing the most.
That's that. And then for winner, I'm going to just throw out Asia Wilson and Jordan Childs.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Amazing to you both after an amazing year. And can't wait to see what happens next in the WNBA and in college gymnastics with Jordan, UCLA.
I don't have a winner. I'm the winner because I got to see Tom Sandoval in most extras with my baby.
Amber, that's not a winner.
And I faced
Amber knows who Amber is. And
Amber?
Bo ain't a winner.
I felt like I won.
Okay. Have a great week.